Well, welcome back to episode 4 of training for Leadville. This week was a decent week. It was more of a cross-training focused week. So I had, honestly, maybe even more miles on the bike than I did running this week, which I know before I said I don't like to bike ride. I'm trying to get used to it. I kind of have been thinking, well, if a lot of the professional athletes are out there cross-training a lot, whether it's biking, running, ski mountaineering, whatever, and obviously it's good enough for them, it's plenty good enough for me, so I might as well give it a shot. So Monday, May 22nd was a conditioning day. Basically, this was a combination of a workout and a run. So I started out with an easy run of about an hour, and as you can see, the smoke was very bad in Colorado Springs this week. Canada has a lot of forest fires going on, and that smoke has been coming down, and it has been so bad that you can't even see the mountains anymore from the house. It's gotten better now, but earlier in the week, it was very bad. And then, of course, I also had my FMT, my functional movement training, just working on the same things that I've been working on for a while. So Monday was a pretty decent day. So Tuesday, May 23rd was a cross-training day. So I did actually get on my bike. Luckily, the neighbors had a bike pump that can pump up Prestavals, because still haven't bought one. And so I was able to get my tires inflated. And my wife and I actually went out together for about an hour ride, which was really nice to go out and do something together. We used to run occasionally back in Tennessee together, so going out for a ride together was nice. And the weather was pretty good. Again, a little smoky, but overall it was a good ride and a good workout. Going up those hills is definitely hard on the bike. It's a little, honestly, I'd rather run it. Wednesday, May 24th was back to running. So I actually had some trail speed work. And this was an interesting workout I've never really done before. But for this workout, I did take the Salomon S-Lab Pulsars. Haven't run those in a while. Wanted to kind of see how they compared to the Hoka Zenolf 2 for the video that I'm working on. But yeah, I did run in those. You know, those are okay shoes, not bad. But anyway, the workout was interesting. So I had to start out with a 15-minute warm-up, and then I had to run a tempo on the trails for 30 minutes at about a 7 RPE, and then recover for about 5-ish minutes, you know, just easy running. And then I had to do 3 times, I had to run uphill for 2 minutes with a target of 9. So this was like basically a VO2 max workout uphill for 2 minutes. And that was very difficult. I was, by the third one, I was struggling to try to maintain pace. And yeah, that was a very hard, good session. And so that run ended up being a little over 10 miles, average of, you know, about 8:48 when you count the cool down, the warm-ups, all of that. So, but it was a good day, good session. And that brings us to Thursday, May 25th. This was a rest day on the schedule, but of course I had my FMT in the morning and did some good workouts there like I generally do, and it was a good session. Also that Thursday, since it was a rest day, I wanted to do some good recovery for my body, and I have the Mountrax foot massager. I've had this for a little while now. I've been meaning to get a video out, but I did get some time to use this. I've been using it for a little while. My wife has used it. I'll let my kids use it too because they like the way it feels on the feet. But it has been really nice. It's quiet, it's not loud, it has multiple functions of compression. I think up to 3 levels of compression, heat, you can go in between heat or no heat, timer on it as well, and you can increase the pressure of the kneading on the balls of the feet. And the thing that's nice about it is I can sit it under my desk and I can easily plug it in and just do it while I'm working, let my feet get some recovery, a little massage, and it feels really nice. It's relaxing. I've enjoyed it. My wife has enjoyed it too. So if you're in the market for a foot massager, I highly recommend this one. I've enjoyed it. It's very easy to use. It has a little remote. You can easily turn it off and on while you're sitting there or whatever. But the folks at Mountrax were so nice and to provide a coupon code for you guys. So if you want to use this, it's only good through July 20th of this year. And it's going to give you 20% off. And the coupon code is YERW4CYW. It's on your screen. Anyway, link below in the description. Go check it out. I do recommend it. It's a good product. Hey, real quick, I want to tell you about Vert.Run. One of the awesome things that I absolutely love about Vert.Run is even right now when I just rolled my ankle yesterday, I'm injured. There's still plenty of things in the app that I can do. They have all sorts of workouts, mobility exercises, foam rolling, stretching, strength workouts, core workouts, you name it, they've got it. And I can do it even with a bum ankle. I love that aspect. So look below in the description. There's a link to go download the app and a coupon to save 40% off your first months of training. So do it, go download it, you'll thank me. So Friday's plan called for some more cross training on the bike. So I did get on the bike and went out for my longest bike ride in probably over a year and a half. It's been a long time since I've been on the bike for this long. It was about 2 hours, almost 20 miles. And it was a combination of paved trail, crushed gravel, and a little bit of single track. And yeah, it was a good time. The weather was decent, but man, on the way back, because I did an out and back, on the way back, there was this one hill that was very gradual, but maybe like a 4 to 6% grade. And it was so long. And it was tough, I'm not gonna lie. So I will be doing some more cross training for sure. Stay tuned to later in the video, you'll find out why, but it was a good session, and I luckily finished just in time because at the very end, when I got back to the house about 10 minutes later, it started hailing and thundering pretty good and lightning. So yeah, finished in the nick of time. So Saturday, May 27th, this was a 3-hour long run is what was on the schedule, but I got invited by Solomon to go join them at a Fleet Feet group run that they were sponsoring in Boulder, Colorado. So I drove up there. I had to get up super early, like 5:30 in the morning, drive up to Boulder, and went and did about a 5K-ish group run with a whole bunch of other folks. Got to try out the Solomon Aero Volts they had there for, for trying purposes. Everybody could try them out. And ran with Maggie Montoya, a Solomon professional athlete, 2:28 marathoner. She was, her form was so beautiful. You could just watch, even at that easy pace, she had a great form. But it was a good time. I met some cool folks as well. So thank you to Solomon for inviting me for that. But then what was really cool is after that, I got to meet with my Solomon rep, who I've been talking with for a while. I got to meet Corinne and another YouTuber there as well, a couple YouTubers, and see the 2024 lineup of what's coming, and actually they had samples there for me to hold and get video of. So I've got a lot of footage of that. Stay tuned. There will be a video coming of these shoes. One that I am incredibly excited about. I think is going to be amazing in 2024, maybe in like the February timeframe. So stay tuned for that for sure. But after that, obviously it was just a 5K. I still had supposedly a 3-hour long run. So I met up with a buddy, Tasia, that I met doing my mini incline loop ultra thing that I did a little while ago. Met him there. And so I met Tasia. We went and did the South Boulder and Bear Peak loops in a little run. It was a good time.
We're on top of what mountain now? What is this?
South Boulder.
South Boulder. What's the elevation here, you 8,500 and something? Yeah, we're gonna head up that, which is Bears Peak, right? Or Bear Peak?
Bear Peak.
Bear Peak. Okay. All right, over there was South Boulder Peak where we came from. Down through there, a little rock scramble up to here. Looking back down to Boulder that way. And then behind us, beautiful mountains. And we're gonna run down this trail, right? Wait, what's the name of that again?
I'm not sure. I think it's like West Ridge or something.
Okay, might be West Ridge. And way down there, you probably can't see it on the GoPro, but way down there is Pikes Peak. That's back where I live. So over there, those slanted rocks, part of the Boulder Flatirons. Well, as you can tell, I'm not running downhill right now. Probably, I don't even know, what, a half a mile ago, 3/4 of a mile, maybe tops, something like that. Rolled my ankle really badly. Unfortunately, with my experience in ankle rolls, I can tell this one's pretty bad. So, just gotta get back down here to the parking lot.
So yes, unfortunately, I did roll my ankle, and it was very bad when it happened. When it happened, it was one of the worst feelings of an ankle roll that I've had. I could not put any weight on it. It was very, very bad, and I was very concerned. However, I think I don't know what is different, but it feels like it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The swelling is not as bad. The bruising isn't very bad. I've got a little bit of range of motion already, and this literally just happened yesterday. So I am optimistic. I was very, very worried that this might put the Leadville Trail Marathon in jeopardy, which is June 17th, which is just like a couple weeks away. So I was very worried about that, but now I'm a little optimistic that I might still be able to make it. I'm going to be hitting the rehab very hard. I'm going to be getting some more laser therapy on it because I think that does help a lot, and going to really focus on probably the cross training over the next little bit. Stay off of the foot. I mean, I'll probably do some walking, maybe a little running in a few days. We'll see. Stay tuned. But yes, I think I'm hopefully might have dodged a bullet with the ankle roll, so we'll see. But the run ended up being about 12.5 miles, way slower than it should have been because of the ankle roll. I did it about 2 miles from the end, so we had to walk back. And then there was also 1 mile in there where we went up the Shadow Canyon, and that was like, in 1 mile, we went up over 1,250 feet, and it was 30% grade, climbing over rocks. It was crazy, but it was a beautiful day, gorgeous, fun to hang out with Tasia. I hadn't seen him in about a month, so it was a good time. So today, Sunday, May 28th, was supposed to be about a 45-minute easy run. Obviously, I'm not doing that today. I'm not riding. I'm not doing anything. It's just going to be a rest day with the ankle. I've spent a lot of time keeping it elevated. And yeah, just kind of resting and recuperating is the plan. It's the name of the game, so I can get this thing healthy. But it's also laundry day. You know, when you run and cross train a lot, you got a good bit of stuff to wash. So doing laundry, I figured this might actually be helpful for you guys. So whenever I do my running specific laundry, stuff that's made with, you know, performance fabrics, polyesters, tightly woven materials, regular laundry detergent just does not work really well to get the stink out. So what I've been doing, let me get this in here first. So I've been using Win and other active wear detergents for a while. They all work pretty good. This one here smells pretty good. Helps get the clothes nice and clean. So yeah, pro tip, take a look. There's a video top right corner on, you know, I did a lot of testing on these products, but it works really well. It gets the stink out of running clothes. So this week overall was a mixture of cross training and running, like we said. So my running total was 32.13 miles, 4,888 feet of elevation gain. But then my workout time, which is my functional movement therapy, was also 2 hours. That's a good bit of strength training. And then the riding that I did was about 3 hours. So all in, we've got what, 3, 5, about 11 hours, maybe close to 12 hours of training overall. So it was a pretty good quality week up until that darn ankle roll. But anyway, yeah, pretty decent week. Next week will probably be lower volume. Not probably, it will be lower volume. I've got friends coming in town, have not seen in forever, which I'm super excited about. Hopefully do some hiking if this ankle will allow it. I'm gonna try my best, and but I will definitely do some training and keep you guys updated in the next episode. Also, a little housing update. So some of the logistics and planning of a race like this is, you know, I've got crew and I need somewhere to house everybody. So originally I had just booked what was available because when I got into Leadville, everybody got into Leadville, and it was a mad dash to book housing, and it was crazy stupid expensive. It's like the Super Bowl essentially for ultra running. So I had booked, all that was available was a single hotel room which had 2 queen beds in it, and that was over $400 a night, and then with all the taxes it was over $700, like $740, which is absurd for one night for a stinking hotel room. But my buddy Colin, my crew, the reason I'm in this race, the one that donated the volunteer hours to me, he found, somebody must have canceled it recently, he found an entire home in downtown Leadville, so we'll be able to walk to the start and finish. He found it, and it's basically going to be maybe $50 more for 3 nights total cost, maybe only $50 more than what we were paying previously. So you've got to be on the ball. Colin was on it. Keep checking Airbnb, keep checking VRBO, go to the Leadville sites, try to find your housing. People do cancel, you know, people get injured, back out of the race, whatever reason. But yes, keep checking because something else might come available, and that's it's been key. So thank you so much, Colin, for sending me that. Appreciate it. Now you'll have your own bedroom. Or you might have to share a bedroom, but you'll have your own bed. As always, thank you so much for following along. Stay tuned because I will have the full review of the Hoka 2s coming out very soon, probably next week or this week that you're watching this video. Really enjoyed these shoes now. Well, if you haven't seen the 3rd episode, why don't you go ahead and take a look on your screen. You can go watch that. And then on the other side will be a playlist of the rest of the Training for Leadville series you can watch as well. Like I said, thank you all so much. I do appreciate you, and I will see you in the next episode.